Hey, what's up? This is Casmalia, and you're tuned into Neon Owl here on Groove.
Hi everyone, it's Elaine with Neon Owl. We are back for another Groove Cruise, this time with, I believe, first timer Casmalia, who just killed it at the pool stage. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really elated. I didn't really know what to expect. It's my first Groove Cruise. The energy here is like really electric, and it just kind of fired me up for my set. And I don't know, everyone here is really nice, so I'm having a good time.
Amazing. And so, what do you think of Groove Cruise so far? You've only been here for about, what, 5 hours? You played your first set. She DJ'd and did the vocals. She sang as well. So, what are you feeling so far?
So I thought the sound system was amazing. Like, I'm shocked at how good it was actually, like the acoustics on just like an open area like that. Usually I get a lot more feedback when I'm trying to sing. I didn't get any of that at all. So I really like how the stage was kind of designed for vocalists in mind. Because I know Haylene is also performing. She's like a huge role model of mine. So I thought it was really cool that there's like multiple female vocalists on board. But everyone's super welcoming and it's really fun, and I'm just excited to, you know, go to Cabo.
What can we expect from your next few sets over the rest of this trip?
Okay, so next couple sets I'm playing tomorrow, like noon at like the after hours deck. That's gonna be daytime house. Like, it's not gonna get faster than 123. It's gonna be really, really, really chill stuff. I'm gonna do a breakbeat set. I'm not exactly sure which set I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do like a majority break set just because I've been kind of dipping my toe into it and it's a lot of fun. And then me and my friend Kiki Speaker Honey, we're doing a back-to-back. It goes from...
That one's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it goes from 3 a.m. to God knows when.
Yeah, till the morning, because that's when the party stops. Never.
I honestly don't know how long it's gonna go, but I'm probably until I run out of tracks on my USB.
So tell us a little bit about your journey. You've been killing it. You've been blowing up everywhere. You've played all these shows, all these festivals. How has your journey been since the beginning to now in your own story?
It's been pretty wild. So I actually started this journey when I was in college, like around the time I met my best friend, who's like right there.
Shout out best friend.
And so I originally got into it listening to like Skrillex and Porter Robinson and Maddie On, and you know, I thought, hey, you know, I'm nerdy on the computer and I'm classically trained actually as an opera singer growing up. So I thought I could combine the two. I thought, oh, this will be easy and fun. It's been very fun. It hasn't been easy. 10 years later, you know, I played Coachella this year. That was pretty wild. I'm actually an independent artist, so I don't have a team to manage me. I have a friend that sometimes helps me out with my bookings.
Which is crazy, actually.
Sometimes I'm on these lineups where I'm the only independent artist on it, and I don't know, it's really gnarly, but you know, it is what it is. I would honestly recommend this lifestyle to someone that couldn't see themselves doing anything else, if that makes any sense. But I do like to try and encourage as many other girls as possible to get into it. I also teach Ableton lessons. I think that's been a big part of my journey. A lot of my clients are girls and they're just learning, and they're like, well, we don't really see anyone like us on the stage, and I think it's important that there's representation.
And fun fact, she will be actually coming with us to Cabo on the Wet Foundation trip, where we'll be working with kids at the orphanage, and she'll be teaching some of the kids how to DJ as well.
I'm really excited for that. I love especially like little girls, because they're like, I can DJ. Like, yes, you can. Absolutely. It's really fun. You just press a button.
So tell us about why you chose to be and stay an independent artist. You know, you're obviously killing it now. You're climbing the ranks. Had you thought about like a team and management and all that?
I am going to be very honest. I did not choose to be an independent artist. I just don't have a manager and agent of no choice of my own. If someone hit me up from Washington tomorrow, I would jump on that. Just no one has. I don't know why. But
well, you heard it here first. So managers, come and scoop her up.
Well, okay, so my friend Brendan Bork, he's the talent buyer for the Midway.
In San Francisco.
He is one of my closest friends, he's like my big brother. And that man has gotten me almost all the opportunities that I've had over the past 2 years, except for like my releases. You know, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here on this floor. So I like everything goes to him, but he is like kind of retiring as an agent to focus more on, you know, being talent buyer for the Midway, and he also has a kid. You know? So I'm kind of just moving forward, but I think that transitional period where you are totally independent is really special because then you have, you know, a time to like chill, redirect your career without any outside influence, and then I'm sure the right team will fall on my lap at the right time. I'm not too worried about it.
Can we ask them to like lower the volume, the party people?
They're like, we just got engaged, so I'm sorry.
Oh, amazing. Okay. So obviously you've been doing this for some time now, and your genres and just the type of music you make has also kind of changed and evolved. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay, so if you go on my Spotify and you look at the very first release I ever had, even as a feature, it was a dubstep track that came out in 2013 with this incredible producer. I don't know what happened to this guy. He fell off the face of the earth. The last time I heard from him was like 2018. We had like a 3-text combo, right? But that guy actually taught me a lot about producing. So I kind of started off in the dubstep world for a few years. Then I slowly moved to house. I made like a really cringy little album. Please don't listen to it.
Please go listen to
No,
it.
please don't. I think it came out like 2014. But then, you know, I just like played around. With Politics actually was my first like decent EP. They're here on board. I just had time with them. I did 2 EPs with Politics. I was actually their 3rd ever EP. I don't know how many other female artists are on that label, but I was the 3rd. And then from there, I did my Techno Weighs a Ton. And then Insomniac picked me up during the pandemic. That was pretty wild. So ever since then, that was like an Insomniac Mousetrap collab album. I sang it live today. That was for a little bit.
Yeah. Amazing.
And then night bass. So I've been kind of gearing more towards night bass lately, making more heavy stuff. I played a lot of it last night. I just didn't feel like the right environment today. But you'll hear it.
Maybe, yeah.
You'll hear
another set before we leave Groove Cruise.
Sunday.
Yeah.
It'll get actually no, Friday and Sunday is gonna get heavy. So.
Yeah. Are you finding that that's because your taste has changed, or you like to dabble in different genres, or you feel like you just grew out of some other genres that you used to make?
I play all kinds of. I make all kinds of stuff, and I play all kinds of stuff. Something I've been really getting into is like dark, really heavy, like UK, but like minimal. So like Gawp, G-A-W-P, Gawp. He's actually my mentor and like one of my closest friends, and his sound influences mine so much. His label, Prime Society Records, that's when I released 808. Like everything they release, I played 2 of their tracks in this set here. I play a track every single set. I'm kind of gearing more towards that style, but I also want to keep it like upbeat, kind of peak sounding. So it's weird. I feel like you never find your sound, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like you're always finding it.
Yeah. And I know we've had a couple of like sidebars before, and you said it's so important for you, a female DJ, to teach other people how to DJ and all of that. Do you feel like being a woman in the music industry has served you, held you back? Like, what's your take on it? Because you're so adamant about inspiring other girls and other women to do so as well.
So I would say that like whatever struggles you deal with like as a woman on a daily basis, you're gonna deal with that as a DJ, you know? Like it was more when I was getting started though, if I'm being honest with you. It hasn't been that bad lately at all. But I mean there's like a thing here and there where like people I'm not even gonna tell this
Okay.
Nope, not gonna tell the story.
Off camera
I don't wanna call
later.
people out. But no, it's when you're getting started is when it's really, really bad because people just have these assumptions about you or why you're getting into it, and you know, I think overcoming that first hump, and when people start being like, "Oh, your music's actually good," okay, like it's almost like you have to prove yourself a little bit more in the beginning. You know, do I think I've ever been a diversity booking? Yeah, I'm sure I have. For like booking, like, you know, I don't have a problem with it. The all-girl like DJ shows, I'm not a huge fan of them, to be honest with you. I feel like we should all be judged on our individual merit. So like I want someone to just listen to my music and be like, that song is really good, and have no clue who made the song, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I did a all-female producer DJ set at Space Yacht's International Women's Day show in LA at Sound. That was really fun because everyone was like, "Oh my god, these songs are all amazing!" Like, well, they're all made by women.
Yeah, they're all made by women. Yeah. What's been your favorite thing about being in the music industry so far, and what's been the most challenging thing?
Favorite thing would be all the people I meet. It's crazy. Like I'll have these images of like people I look up to in my head, and then when I finally meet them, I'm like, this person's actually super cool. I don't think I've met like any of my like heroes that haven't
Yeah.
been like really, really cool people. And I think that's something that's unique about at least my genre. How almost everyone in it is really, really amazing. There's gonna be like a bad apple here and there. But
Yeah.
for the most part, almost everyone I've met has just been so cool and so welcoming. And the most challenging part would be the financial aspect of it. It's really annoying to make a ton of money one month and then absolutely nothing the next. And sometimes you have to chase people down for money. And that's really, really hard. So it takes a lot of planning on my end. As if I had like a normal job, I could count on a paycheck every month.
Yeah. Would you have it any other way?
Nope. I just guess I need an accountant or something.
Yeah. Okay, since we're here on Groove Cruise, we have a rapid round of questions for you.
Oh boy.
We're all the captain on the ship, obviously, but if you were the actual captain steering the ship, where would you sail us to in this moment?
Right? At like, how many days do I have to Hawaii?
Okay.
We're going to Hawaii. It's a very long cruise.
If you were stuck on an island with one other person, who would this person be?
My best friend Brenda.
Well, she's already here, so I guess that's convenient.
We would figure a way off it. So.
If you can only bring 3 items to this deserted island, what would you bring?
A flare gun, one of those like saltwater to freshwater things. I don't know what they're called, and a lighter
And a lighter.
or like a flint thing. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
I'm not
Cool.
a survivalist.
Okay. What is your favorite meal in the entire world?
Mac and cheese. My mac and cheese that I make.
Okay. All right. Well, those are some random questions for you guys. Really quick, what's something you have for all your fans that's watching out there in this moment?
Like something's coming up, or just
Some words you have for them.
okay. I have a lot of songs coming out. I had a huge break in releases, and I know that's annoying, but I had a track come out yesterday. I have a track coming out 2 weeks from now, and then I have a track coming out in January, and that's gonna be. I had an rotation yesterday.
Yes.
Gene Ferris's label, Ferris Wheel, with that track.
And he's here.
Oh yeah.
Somewhere.
Oh yeah, he's amazing. And then Noisy's label, Techno, which comes out, I think that comes out on January.
Amazing.
You guys have a lot of tracks. And I also have a Lana Del Rey bootleg I'm releasing in December.
Oh yeah. And then lastly, what's something you are most grateful for in this moment?
Right here in this moment, just being here and actually being able to do the thing I set out to do 10 years ago. I feel like there's a lot of times I could have given up, and I just kind of plowed through. So I'm very grateful to being here in itself is an accomplishment. I'm grateful for that.
Amazing. Well, you killed that last set, kicked off Groove Cruise in the right way. Can't wait to see the rest of your sets, and can't wait to go volunteer with you in Mexico.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.